But in terms of morally speaking, in my own opinion, okay, and it is part of my Luciferian philosophy. Oh no, people will hear that, they'll get all fucking triggered. Well, what is that? It's a bit of an oxymoron. No, it's not. Get out of your fucking heads for a second and look at another philosophy's point of view and just understand how they come to that perspective. Okay? If you dare. Part of my philosophy is this. There is room for cruelty. There is. And I think all the fucking people that mess with the wrong individuals should, cannot just walk away so freaking easily. You can't. Do you think that Cuban Fabio can simply just walk away like we didn't forget about this? You think it was smart to be enacting and invoking the War Measures Act 2.0 on some protesters? Really? That was stupid. Okay? That was dumb. But he did that to himself. And that's what I love about people that this is what I like about human beings. They have a self-destruction mode. That is great to me, because you're doing the work for the rest of us. I don't have to do much. The jokes write themselves. So, yeah, what more can I say on this? You fucked with the wrong people, so guess what? F around and find out. That's all I'm gonna say. If people are gonna be so cowardly enough to do it again. Because if you haven't learned your lesson, guys, oh boy, your life is gonna be really fucking complicated. Again, life is already more complicated, but you're making it way more unbearable. And a lot of us just don't tolerate that. Sorry, I don't tolerate such a thing. I don't tolerate tyrants. I don't tolerate wannabe tyrants and unofficial operatives out in society. Who the fuck do you think you are? Having to go into people's lives and ruin it. For what? No, seriously, for what? For a mask? Choosing between their job and the jab? You think that was a good idea? Oh, you guys are gonna pay for it, and you are paying for it now, and I say, okay, if the most compassionate thing to do for me is just to let it all go and let nature take its course, then I say, bah! No, seriously, I'm good with that. That is my sincere compassion. I'm so glad that I got it out of my head, that I don't have to save the world. I'm so glad that I got out of this. Not that I ever truly was like entrenched in it to the point where I was part of like an activistic group. But boy, I'm so glad that I finally, being selfish is important. See, this is why. Self-preservation. Maybe to these guys that are acting like fuckheads, they are acting on self-preservation to some degree. And yeah, they were selfish, but this is for malevolent reasons. You're not doing it to better yourself. You're not doing it to better your life. You're not doing it to truly better society. What, do you guys forget the fucking point of freedom? If it's coerced, it doesn't count. It's automatically discredited. It's null and void. Nada. C'est zero. It doesn't count. And it never will count. No matter how much you want to shove it in people's face, it will not count. So what are you guys going to do? You have to leave people alone, stay in your lane, and basically fuck around and find out. But in terms of Canada, this is a paradigm shift that we have to go through. It has to fucking happen. And there will be people in your life where you'll start to see that they're just not going to resonate with you like you thought they did. Because you put people under enough fucking stress, their true colors start to come out. And I'll just end the video by saying this, okay? I never watched the Batman series, like the fucking movies, but I was watching clips of The Dark Knight. with Heath Ledger playing the Joker. And I'm going to be biased. I would say that this is probably the best Joker performance I've seen. But there is a quote in there that makes fucking sense. You know, the world only allows these people to be as good as they want to be, or something like that. Allows them to be. And it's true. You know, you guys think you're all civil? They'll all end up eating each other. Well, look what you fucking did. That to me is kind of obvious, but if I was not having the conscientiousness that I do now, and I heard it back in the day, that would have lit something in my fucking brain and say, whew, you could definitely apply that to society. And that is, I think, a good universal principle that a lot of people should hear. The world is only as good as these people are allowed to be. Yeah, that's definitely true. But you always have to be careful, because the people that are the most overly positive are usually the most negative. Because no person is that positive. No person, even on the negative side, can be that truly bad, that black pill. The polarity and the extremes don't go. But anyways, all of this to say, guys, hopefully a lot of you's learned your fucking lesson. Because if we're going to be dealing with this again, a lot of us ain't tolerating it. Unfortunately, we had to go through our own... well, not unfortunately, but some of us went through the dark night of the soul. And the only thing that I'm left with is this residual, unneeded fear for nothing that I'm trying to, in some way, purge out of my psyche, purge out of my mind, and make it disappear to some degree, you know? Like, realize it's just fear and it doesn't make any sense. So that's it. That's all I gotta say. Liberty until my death. Peace out.